Welcome. This is a comprehensive collection of money and abundance affirmations from Dutch. He listens to these empowering statements to support his relationship with money. Dutch is sharing, so you can too.
These are Dutch's empowering motivational statements for identity and grounding. Words that say, I know who I am. Dutch listens to them first thing in the morning to set his foundation for the day. He is sharing so you can use them too. Inspired by the Rediscover Abundance card from the Thesis of Us Oracle deck, downloadable from Alchemy of Me on Etsy, his affirmations are: I am abundance. Like the earth, my foundation is solid and stays beneath any threat and all collapse. I am wealth. I breathe and find my resilience here before the day speaks or asks anything of me. I am prosperity. Regardless of what is resolved or unresolved, thriving is my root. I am supply. I greet this day from steadiness. I am sustained. I begin from the abundance I already know myself to be.
These are Dutch's words to greet money, wealth, and prosperity. He listens to them before getting out of bed. Inspired by the Rekindle Faith card from the Metaphor for Life Oracle deck, downloadable from Alchemy of Me on Etsy, Dutch's morning greetings are: Hello, money. Thank you for all you do and have done for me. Good morning, prosperity. I acknowledge and celebrate the ways you show up for me. Welcome, supply. You have a home here with me, and it is glorious all that we are building. Rise and shine, wealth. I am so thrilled to have you beside me. Good morning, money. I treasure everything you bring into my life. Welcome, prosperity. I greet you with love as we begin. Rise and shine, supply. I honor your presence and embrace all that we are creating. Hello, wealth. I am glad you are here with me, and it is wonderful to move through this world with you. Welcome, money. I look forward to everything we have ahead of us. Rise and shine, prosperity. I receive you with joy and delight. Hello, supply. I savor having you with me. Good morning, wealth. I am excited for everything we are doing together. Hello, money. I relish everything that is unfolding for us. Good morning, prosperity. It is good to have you in my corner. Welcome, supply. You are a loyal companion, and I appreciate the ways you always flow to me. Rise and shine, wealth. I recognize you and all the ways you move through my life. Hello, money. I cherish you and all you bring into my world. Good morning, prosperity. It is marvelous all that we are cultivating together. Welcome, supply. I am here and so are you, and that is everything. Rise and shine, wealth. Together we meet what is ahead with ease and steadiness. Hello, money. What a beautiful unfolding we have before us.
These are Dutch's empowering authorship statements for building his relationship with money. Inspired by the Reclaim Connection card from the Thesis of Us Oracle deck, downloadable from Alchemy of Me on Etsy. He listens whenever he needs to remember that money is not the enemy. He is sharing so you can use them too. Dutch's affirmations are: I am the author and curator of my life. Money and I are forging something steady together. The day-to-day of life can move slowly, and my relationship with money does not have to be measured against that. Money and I have a friendship, and my friendship with money is allowed to grow on its own terms. Money supports my life, and I am learning to work with it in new ways. My companionship with money is mine to build, and our bond is not defined by highs and lows, nor by interruption or unplanned moments. Money and I are partners sharing a connection that is lifelong. Ours is a kinship that we evolve together. Authorship moves at my pace.
Inspired by the Rekindle Openness card from the Metaphor for Life Oracle deck, downloadable from Alchemy of Me on Etsy. These are statements Dutch uses when he spends money. He's sharing them in case you find them useful. Here are Dutch's words of circulation. Money, I appreciated what you did while you were here, and I appreciate what you are doing as you go. Spending money is circulation, not loss. I remain supported after money leaves. I release money without dread, knowing it will multiply as it returns. When I spend, money is not leaving me. Instead, it is organizing, supporting, and returning. My finances are like water in a hydrologic cycle. Water never disappears. It changes form. It travels. It returns. Paying bills does not unseat me. Instead, paying bills allows money to circulate to me and through me, returning gifts to me and bringing me opportunity. Together, my money and I are in a cycle of bloom. Making payments does not take money and I backward. Anything I pay stays paid. It is done and completed. Money, I thank you for circulating through me. I give with joy. I appreciate where my money came from. I appreciate what my money does when it moves. And I appreciate how my money flows and ripples outward. I release money without fear. I trust its return. Money moves in cycles, and I move with it, not against it. Money can wax and wane like the moon, and just as the moon always returns, so does my money. My money is reliable like a boomerang. It leaves, but leaving is the beginning of its return, and just like the boomerang, my money always comes back. Just like the ocean ebbs and flows, money moves in cycles of flow and return. I'm not behind money. I'm not ahead of it. I am with it, and together we move through life.
Inspired by the Surrender Fright card from the Metaphor for Life Oracle deck, downloadable from Alchemy of Me on Etsy, these are Dutch's words for when bills arrive. His statements of steadiness are: I see beyond the bill, not by ignoring it, by knowing I am larger than it. This bill does not define my financial position. My path to resolving it is inevitable and unfolding. This bill does not undo me. This bill is nothing more than a momentary interruption. Things are allowed to settle for me. I am not defined by this bill or this interruption. I am someone whose progress holds. Light is both wave and particle. I am allowed to hold duality. The bill is real and so is my abundance. What belongs with me is already in motion toward me. My supply finds me. My wealth is unfolding even now, even in this season, even with this bill, even when I cannot see all of it yet. Entropy says disorder is not collapse. It is change. The ebb and flow of finances do not collapse me. I do not approach money from desperation. I approach it from steadiness. Gravity does not test me. It doesn't ask me to believe, just holds. And like gravity, my finances can also hold.
These are statements Dutch uses when the bills overwhelm his resources. His words of stabilizing are: This is not in my current plan, but I am still rooted. I am working with what is here. What has happened does not take me off my track. This one moment does not define my position, nor can it derail me. Money moves in cycles, and I am learning to move with it.
Inspired by the Remove Fears card from the Thesis of Us Oracle deck. Downloadable from Alchemy of Me on Etsy. These are Dutch's words for looking at his account balance. He uses them as he prepares to open his banking app. Here are Dutch's words of support. I am stable. I can look at my balances without collapsing. The balance of my account does not define me. Nothing I see when I check my account balance is a threat. I can interpret my account balance without making it into a catastrophe. What I see when I check my banking app is information, not a prediction. I am allowed to meet this moment in my account balance without fear deciding the meaning. Whatever I see, I will work with. Money is still safe to relate to. I release any apprehension I have around it. I am not afraid to look at my balance. Nothing I find will undo me. This number is a moment in my relationship with money and abundance, not the whole of it. My balance does not change what me and my abundance are building.
These are Dutch's statements to help navigate systems. His words of self are: I release the residue of lack, scarcity, and limitation. Those systems were never mine, and neither were those socialized stories. The unfolding of my money and abundance does not require impeccable execution of thought, feeling, behavior, or vibration. Limitation, lack, and scarcity are constructed. My humanity does not need to be silenced, nor does my reality need to be ignored. or my lived experience sidelined for my success and thriving. Identifying and naming the impacts from systems of limitation, lack, or scarcity does not jeopardize my abundance or the flow of money. I do not need to resolve everything in order to remain grounded or thrive. Limitation, lack, and scarcity are not my origin. The presence of uncertainty is not evidence of failure. I do not collapse into what lacks scarcity and limitation, try to say I am. I don't moralize either expansion or contraction. Inertia says a body in motion stays in motion unless something pushes back. Systems have pushed. Now I am the pushback. I am not the system's verdict of either right or wrong. I am participating in my life, not being evaluated by it. Nothing about living my best life requires perfection. There is nothing I need to be flawless regarding in order to be supported.
Inspired by the Surrender Attachment card from the Metaphor for Life deck, downloadable from Alchemy of Me on Etsy. These are Dutch's statements to acknowledge his nervous system's response to lack, limitation, and scarcity. His acknowledgement words are: anxiety about money is information. That anxiety is not my operating state. I notice where in my body, mind, soul, or spirit I hold tension around money, and I breathe in acknowledgement, to care for myself, to heal my relationship with money, and to soften what I can. I know that even the fiercest storm has a center that is serene. No matter what storm the systems of lack, limitation, and scarcity blow my way, I can find the still center. When I think of money, I notice where I brace and how. I know that bracing is the imprint of scarcity, lack, and limitation. I have decided to stop carrying the harmful legacy those systems installed. I can let the hum in my nervous system melt away just like an ice cube does when it encounters the sunny skies. Electromagnetic propagation says that a signal continues traveling even when it cannot yet be seen. Likewise, my money and my calm still move toward me. Financial stress lands in the body. That stress is my humanity responding to inhumane systems, and I can choose not to let that stress be my only relationship with money, by allowing that stress to fall and spiral to the ground like a withered leaf does from an autumn tree. Shadows only exist because the light made contact. What creates shadow for me also proves there is light and abundance around me.
Inspired by the Reclaim Self card from the Thesis of Us deck, downloadable from Etsy's Alchemy of Me. At night, Dutch released the day with words like, I am abundance. I am wealth. As I close my eyes, I release the need to manage money. My finances continue in motion because money is a faithful partner. Money, I appreciate your continuity and that you support me even when I slumber. Good night, money. You are a loyal companion. That is why I can rest assured that what belongs to me continues organizing itself. Money, thank you for being committed to our life and for tending to what is in motion, so even as I sleep, it continues without my monitoring. Good night, money. I cherish your support, and I can drift to dreamland knowing I am sustained in the life we are building.
Dutch navigated seasons of financial in between with phrases like, I am in season. I am learning to recognize where I am supported. I am abundance. Before it is visible, it is already real. Delay is not denial. Movement is not always visible. The seeds I have planted are alive, and I am the ground they grow in. Starlight keeps traveling long after it leaves its source, and so does what is mine. What belongs with me is already in motion toward me. I appreciate the ways money moves toward me, even the ways I am still learning to recognize. I do not chase. I tend. My wealth is unfolding even now. I am that I am, in every season. I appreciate the potential in what I have, and that what is here is enough to tend. Money carries potential. I work with what is here. I am the seed. I am readiness. I am the beginning of what is coming. I am supply. I am abundance at the start of its season. I am prosperous, and the field being still does not mean the field is finished. I am wealth before it is visible. What I am starting has everything it needs to grow.
Dutch also recited statements to greet money when money arrived like, I receive you money. What I tended is arriving. I always was this. Now it is visible. I notice you money. I do not rush past you. I savor our moment flow.
Inspired by the Emerge Regal card from the Metaphor for Life deck, downloadable from Etsy's Alchemy of Me. At night, Dutch used fortitude words like, I can hold constricted finances without turning it into contraction in my identity. I am abundant, and abundance is my nature, not a moment. Universal expansion says the universe is still expanding, and so is my money in abundance. I am supplied, and what is mine is already in motion toward me. My current flow of money is influencing my decisions, but it doesn't get to define my identity, my sense of self, my peace, my calm, or my sense of belonging. Conservation of energy says energy cannot be destroyed, and neither can my thriving.
The end. Thanks for listening. This video was brought to you by the Etsy shop Alchemy of Me, and the line is not the limit coloring book. Scan the QR code for more information or check the bio for links.